It is midweek USL League One action from Chattanooga, Tennessee, where after knocking off the #1 team in the land in Greenville on Sunday, the Red Wolves welcome another one of the top dogs in Union Omaha, who themselves are looking to avenge their first loss of the season on Saturday. Let's take a look at the Scenic Credit Union standings, where our two protagonists, Union Omaha, they sit third and drop from second after their loss on Saturday. Chattanooga Red Wolves, they've been playing better as of late, just outside of the playoff picture at the moment, down in 9th. They were quite impressive, it has to be said, against the #1 team in League One. Greenville triumph, and despite having 5 first-team players out injured, they got off to a flyer. Malango making it 1-0 inside 14 minutes. Into the second half, penalty was saved by TJ Bush, keeping it 1-1 going into the 54th minute, where the shortest player on the field scored a header. Siobhan Marsh making it 2-1 and then quickly making it 3-1 for his first 2 goals of the season. Greenville would then get another penalty just 3 minutes later. This one taken by Evan Lee, rattles against the woodwork. TJ Bush was instrumental in the Greenville game, had a club record tying 7 saves. In the most recent Jägermeister clash, however, against Lexington, that missed goal kick was the beginning of the downfall for Chattanooga. They were up 3-2 in that game. It ended 4-3, but recently, TJ Bush, our player to watch, brought to you by Channel 12 News. He has been immaculate. Like I mentioned, 7 saves against Greenville on Sunday. He's been instrumental, and according to head coach Scott McKenzie, is one of the top 2 shot stoppers in League One. Now on the other side, Union Omaha, they hadn't lost going into their game against Northern Colorado Hailstorm, but that didn't turn out to be the case. It did start well with Pedro Dolabella opening the scoring, but then Messiah Rodriguez, the leading scorer for the club, getting a second yellow card. A little bit of argy-bargy going on there as well. But Hailstorm took full advantage against 10 men, went up 2-1, and that would be the final score. Union Omaha got their first loss of the season in league play. We're moments away from kickoff. Can Chattanooga keep up their streak against the top clubs? Or will Union Omaha bounce back from their first loss of the campaign? Lineups and kickoff right after this on ESPN+.
I need to try it first.
Sports are lifestyle. Teammate trust tackle ball. Electrolytes equal mouth success. Artificial flavor, optimized for victory times.
Artificial? Nah. Body Armor knows nothing in sports should be artificial, because there's no substitute for real. Real sweeteners, real flavors, real love of sport. Body Armor. Nothing is more real.
Do you know how fast you were going? 2.5 gig. With kids on the couch.
New 2.5 gig internet from EPB.
Slow down.
It's recklessly fast.
Too fast.
With SmartNet plus Wi-Fi.
Violation.
Turbocharging all your devices. More than twice the speed of the gig for just a little more. Only from EPB.
That is recklessly fast.
I need to try it first.
Sitting right between the Cumberland Plateau and the Appalachian Mountains is Chai Memorial Stadium in Chattanooga, Tennessee. The place for tonight's USL League One matchup, midweek action between Chattanooga Red Wolves and Union Omaha. Let's take a look at the sports medicine and orthopedics starting lineups. First for the Chattanooga Red Wolves, and there are no changes from their game against Greenville. Simply put, by head coach Scott McKenzie, we don't have the personnel to make changes. The only minor change is Omar Hernandez has been put into the lineup. 17 players suit up for the Red Wolves, one shy of the squad maximum. On the other side with Union Omaha, they were required to make at least one change thanks to Messiah Rodriguez's red card against Northern Colorado. And that means Victor PC comes into the midfield. It also means that Gallardo will be pushed a little bit more forward, but that is the only change in the starting 11. We're set to get underway here from Kachai Memorial Stadium, also known as The Den in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Union Omaha really looking to bounce back after their first loss of the season. In league play, that is. They have lost on penalties in the Jägermeister Cup. Actually winless in the Jägermeister Cup. They've lost once. Yet to pick up a win in cup play, but this is league play, so we'll have to see if the Owls can bounce back. Chattanooga, they're riding on a high. It seems as if their season might even start to turn around despite having 5 first-team players injured, including and still top goal scorer Ropa Mensah, who has been sidelined with a lower body injury for the past few weeks. See if the forward line of Mael Malango and Siobhan Marsh continue to produce. Those two, along with Ropa Mensah, are three best friends. They all train together, they work together. So having one of the trio missing doesn't appear to slow down the other two. But how will Union Omaha play without Messiah Rodriguez, their top scorer of the season? He has 6 goals, 3 in league play. Will Joey Gallardo be the one to pick up the slack as we are underway from the Den? Union Omaha in their typical home strip in all black. Chattanooga Red Wolves for Lung Cancer Awareness Night in their full white strip. Fiona Koff going down the sideline, tries to whip the ball across goal. And Red Wolves have their first lot of possession for the day. Flushed out of play by Malango. Will be a Union Omaha throw on the near side. As the sun sets on the east coast of the United States. Absolutely gorgeous evening for some USL League One action. Estrantino playing central centre back once again. He's started the last 3 games for Union Omaha. Started against Colorado on Saturday. The defensive unit has been so strong for the Owls this season, but in the last few games, something just hasn't ticked. Problem against Northern Colorado, once Omaha went down to 10 men for head coach Dominic Casiato, they just didn't adapt quick enough to going down to 10 men. Northern Colorado, a team that's just finally getting all of their best players back and firing on all cylinders. But a win tonight would take them back to the summit of League One. And for the most successful team in the history of USL League One, obviously 2021 champions, Dion Akoff has started all 5 games for Union Omaha this league season. He was rested for a few of the Jägermeister Cup games. Union Omaha, one of the leaders in possession per game and proving to be so, ranked 5th in League One with 52% on average. Chattanooga right at the other end of the spectrum with 11. Offside is called this time against Omaha. Central referee for tonight is Edson Carvajal, making his first blow of the whistle in action today. Stefan Lukic trying to sprint away in midfield. Plays in Siobhan Marsh. He still got it. He goes down, back on his feet, inside the 6-yard box. Right against the byline. He's still got it and has won a corner. Really well done there from Siobhan Marsh. Received the ball from Lukic, tried to get a shot at goal. He goes down, but you don't see that very often. Gets right back on his feet and was able to force a corner. Siobhan Marsh, 2 goals against Greenville. He's a player for Scott McKenzie who knows how good he is. The ball was cleared at the near post. Well, that was a giveaway, or nearly a giveaway by Owen Green, who's making his 2nd straight start for Chattanooga. Now here is TJ Bush, our player to watch tonight. Getting his first touches on the ball. Chattanooga withstanding the early press, but give up possession, and that ball is reset quickly all the way back to Omaha captain Rashad Nuhu. He's played in every single league game this season, but has yet to feature in cup play. Omaha, a team with many resources, one of the better funded teams in League One. That means that they have the ability to rotate quite effectively, but as we saw in our pre-game, that they've only made 1 change. It's PC coming in for the suspended Messiah Rodriguez. Foul on the far side. First replay of the night, brought to you by Rodriguez Dentistry. Foul called against Blake Malone. Yet another foul, this time called against Victor PC. Stefan Lukic, who starts his footballing career at Partizan in Belgrade, Serbia. Played college soccer at Oklahoma Wesleyan University in NAIA. The top scorer in NAIA history was his teammate Stefan Svetkovic, who's on the bench today for Chattanooga. Nuhu able to collect that cross with relative ease. Nuhu, the captain for Union Omaha. Like I mentioned before, that doesn't play in the cup games, but has played every single league game this season. Able to rotate with Wallace Lapsley, who's on the bench today for Omaha. Gomez on the far side. Quickly intercepted by Chattanooga. Valencia. Placencia resets to TJ Bush, and now Placencia again. Tries to play it in for Ricky Ruiz, and it was misplayed. Good turn from Gallardo. Big slide that came in from Roberts. Kickoff. See Gallardo running down the wing, but that one was just a little bit too heavy. A goal kick for Chattanooga. Just over 7 minutes gone. TJ Bush, arguably the star against Greenville on Sunday. It's a player who is admired by so many up and down the league, and it's someone that Scott McKenzie was surprised to even know that while TJ Bush was at South Georgia Tormenta last season, that he was splitting time. One of the top 2 goalkeepers in the division, according to his head coach, and that's about as good as it can get. That long ball from TJ Bush wasn't brilliant, however, and the kick back in will reach his feet once again. Make sure to check out the new 2024 Chattanooga Red Wolves kits, along with t-shirts, scarves, novelty items, and much more at ChattanoogaRedWolves-SC.com. I mentioned before, the all-white strip for Chattanooga tonight is for Lung Cancer Awareness Night. Fantastic foundation that's hard challenge there from Malango on the back of Machak Jerome. Excited to see that battle tonight between Malango and Jerome. Both of them incredibly physical, incredibly quick. But this time Malango with a few hands in the back. End up being a free kick. Union Omaha, one of the best teams on the road in all of League One. They've not lost in 8 straight away games. Last time they lost on the road was nearly 11 months ago, July 29, 2023, in Charlotte Independence. They did lose, like I mentioned before, in the Cup on the road against Spokane Velocity on May 11th. That was a 3-2 game. The importance of having that consistency, according to Coach Dominic, is having just the same system and sticking to your guns. Kickoff tries to cross it in, but a good challenge from Jamil Roberts forces the corner. From Langport, England, Jamil Roberts, starting his 5th game for the club this season. Sliding right into the boards and stopping the cross, forcing the corner. Victor PC, who was the replacement for Misael Rodriguez, the only change in the Omaha lineup. A little bit of delay while the referee and crew sorts out what is going on in the penalty area. We'll finally be able to get this cross in. PC with the cross. Header right inside the penalty area is cleared away. Acrobatics there at the far post from Pedro Dolabella. Goes well over the crossbar. Really good service from the corner kick. It was headed back out. And the acrobatics from Pedro Dolabella. He has scored 3 goals in the last 3 games for Union Omaha in the league. Scored in the last 3 games. But on that occasion, his little acrobatics just weren't going to cut it, but Dolabella has been certainly fantastic. He actually missed all of pre-season with injury and worried that he was going to start slow, but he's really kicked it up a gear in the month of May and heading into June. Gallardo. Good turn from Naughty. Gallardo again. Chattanooga staying strong defensively. They aren't allowing many gaps and forcing Union Omaha to keep rotating the ball and finding another option. Misplay there. Couldn't find Gomez. Naughty resets the play. Everyone behind the ball at the moment for Chattanooga. Here is Gomez on the left flank. Up against Declan Waters. Forces it out of play, and a little bit of a confrontation between those two. Declan Waters from Dublin, Ireland, and he's not someone that Aaron Gomez would particularly want to tussle with. He's all 6'5" of the Irishman, is certainly not who you would want to mess with, especially just 13 minutes into this one. Here's PC. Forced out of play. Yeah, another Union throw. Well, Scott McKenzie, he knows that it's up against him this season. 5 injured players, including your top scorer, but he knows that this week is a particularly tough. 3 games in 7 days. There's not as much physical workload, he said. It's more about video review and scout meetings. Incredibly proud of what his coaching staff have done this, especially the last few days. Nothing but aberration for Coach Castro of Union Omaha. PC on the far side just couldn't control it. The goal kick for the Red Wolves once again. The inaugural USL Jägermeister Cup continues on Saturday, June 8th with the 4th round games in group play starting at 7 p.m. Eastern. Watch all the cup games streaming exclusively on ESPN+. Chattanooga, one of those teams playing on Saturday in the cup. They sit 3rd in Group 2, just behind the team that they are playing on Saturday, Forward Madison, by 3 points. Union Omaha, they wait till Thursday for their round 4 clash against Spokane Velocity. And they've really struggled in cup play. Sit bottom of Group 3. 4 points to their name, tied with Central Valley Fuego. That ball's over the top. Pedro Dolabella, he's into the penalty area. Pedro Dolabella, it's into the back of the net. 4 goals in 4 games for Pedro Dolabella. 4 straight USL League One games with a goal. Who can stop him? And Union Omaha are off and running here. Just 15 minutes gone in the first half. The ball was flicked on. Pedro Dolabella ran into space, in behind the defense. And despite the best efforts of TJ Bush, bounced right past the Chattanooga goalkeeper into the bottom corner. He's firing his way through. Signed his first pro contract for Rochester, New York FC in the MLS Next Pro system. Started with Union in 2023. He had 23 goals last season. And now with his 4th on the year, despite missing preseason and having a slow start by his standards, he's really picked up the pace. And now for the Red Wolves, they will need to respond quickly and swiftly. They need to get more possession through the Red Wolves. Union Omaha, as soon as they have possession, they have control. And this is exactly what Chattanooga needs to do. It's one on the right-hand side by Lukic. Let's play the cross goal. And Malango's shot didn't have enough power behind it. It's a good win by Lukic. He played it in a cross goal, and Malango's just right-footed effort just didn't have enough venom behind it. Straight into the hands of Nuhu. Stay from Naughty there. There will be a free kick for the Red Wolves. Roberts tried to take it quickly, but didn't have enough options, so we will have a set piece. Ricky Ruiz will stand over this one. Referee Edson Carvajal made sure to push the ball back to where it was for refereeing crew tonight. Ricky Ruiz within swing. That one's headed clear. Back out to the far side. Owen Green's Cross to the back post. That one's a cross goal, and it's into the back of the net. Declan Waters. He had an open goal inside the 6-yard box. And just 4 minutes after Union Omaha took the lead, we're back where we started. Owen Green's cross. The header back across goal by Fernandez. And into the roof of the net. He had lots of goal to aim for, but he had to get it on target. And Declan Waters, the Irishman, his first goal of the season. His first for the Red Wolves. See what it means to him. And what it could possibly mean for the Red Wolves. They're back in this game. All home goals are sponsored by Jonathan's Grill. Gallardo flicked on towards the right-hand corner. That one's cleared away. There'll be another corner. It's cleared away by Leo Fowler, the captain for Chattanooga tonight. New York native, 28 years old. Spent last season with the Northern Colorado Hailstorm. Has settled in nicely for Chattanooga. Has played in all 8 games this season. Has started all 5 of the League One games this year. That one's crossed in by PC. Comes all the way out to Jerome. Shot fired in from distance from Norty. Just goes left of the upright. Norty just couldn't get it on target. That cross in was a little bit low from PC. It fell right to Norty. And it was just left by the former Chelsea Academy player. Long ball to the corner is actually collected by Dionakov. That one across goal, and it was well collected by TJ Bush. And Chattanooga start the counter-attack. Stefan Lukic gets the touch away and is able to win a free kick in midfield. Victor PC not particularly happy about the refereeing decision there. Victor PC back into the Omaha starting 11. And his 3rd start of the campaign in League One. Playing a little bit deeper in midfield and more of an operating midfielder. We've got Pedro Dolabella playing that little bit more forward as sort of that replacement for Rodriguez, who suspended tonight. Chattanooga have not kept a clean sheet in 26 and now make that 27 league games straight. Dating all the way back to last season. It's something that will definitely need to change. They've shown the ability to score goals, but it's all about stopping them at the other end as well. Here's Gomez. Gallardo. Tried to pay Dolabella in behind. Coca-Cola, the exclusive soft drink of the Chattanooga Red Wolves. Gotta say, the zero sugar Coca-Colas have been very, very nice. I've been enjoying them the last few days. Leo Fowler gets to switch over to Fernandez. Placencia goes down near side. No foul called by the refereeing crew. PC. Dolabella. He goes down, and that will be a free kick. Stefan Lukic pleading his case, but it will be a free kick for Union Omaha in dangerous territory. Take a look at what happened there on that free kick and see if Stefan really did make contact, and yes, he did. Serbian national, he really likes to dominate in the midfield, use his physicality, but that occasion just didn't go his way, and now Gallardo will stand over the free kick at 35, 40 yards from goal. It will be a two-man wall, two attacking partners, Malango and Marsh. Will Gallardo try go from distance? It seems a little bit too far out for him, but see what will happen from this set piece. That one is floated in towards the back post. Dolabella was there. Headed away by Waters first. Now can Chattanooga spread their wings the other way? Lukic. Foul on the far side against Placencia, and the first yellow card of the evening is given Aaron Gomez, the one who is the guilty party. A late step in there, and I think just caught one of the toes of Leopoldo Placencia, and Gomez's third yellow card of the season in all competitions, first in League One.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official has issued a yellow card to Union Omaha's number 21, Aaron Gomez.
Aaron Gomez started his career with Juarez in Liga MX. Played 38 appearances, scored 5 goals for the Mexican team, and then signed with El Paso Locomotive, who are also playing tonight over on CBS Sports Network. Scott McKenzie, I think will be delighted with what has happened in the first 26 minutes of this one. Knows how Union Omaha operate and shows nothing but respect to the Omaha coaching staff, but he knows that his team are a threat, especially going forward. Long ball for Owen Green. He's able to control it nicely. Lukic. Oh, lovely from Lukic. But Malango couldn't apply that same finesse. Milanese, naughty. Goes down. Referee will play the advantage. Here's Gallardo. Yonakov back into midfield. Nicely touched from PC to reset play. Naughty. Lovely control from Akov. Plays in Gallardo, sliding challenge from Gustavo Fernandez. Gallardo quickly back on his feet. Akov. 2 Chattanooga defenders in the way. Still Akov, and that one's deflected. And eventually forced out for a corner kick. Placencia couldn't just knock it out of bounds for a throw instead.
The official sports drink, Chattanooga Red Wolves.
Victor PC will have his third corner from the right-hand side today. See who we can pick out in the penalty area. PC within swing towards the near post, and it's in. Blake Malone's towering header has found its way into the back of the net. And it's Omaha's own Blake Malone, his second goal of the season. And Union Omaha have their lead back. Great ball in from Victor PC, and Blake Malone's glancing header is put right into the back of the net.
Goal scored by Union Omaha's number 3, Blake Malone.
Blake Malone, born in Omaha, grew up in Las Vegas before moving to Seattle Sounders in 2017. Signed with Colorado Rapids in 2022, played 43 games for their MLS Next team. Signed for the Union this season. And the 23-year-old has got his second goal in all black for the Owls. Advantage played. Gallardo tried to get around Ricky Ruiz, but that foul by the Californian will result in a yellow card.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official has issued a yellow card to Chattanooga Red Wolves number 16, Ricky Ruiz.
Here is that foul from Ruiz. Just a little bit of shoulder check to Gallardo. Ruiz from Riverside, California, played for UC Riverside before signing for Chattanooga this season. Long ball over the top. Just a little bit too long for Dolabella, collected by Bush. We'll select the official match ball supplier of USL Championship and many elite leagues throughout Europe. Visit us.select-sport.com for the latest Select products, specials, and more. Select, the player's choice. Can Chattanooga clear their lines? Yes, they do eventually. Here's Kickoff. He's had a lot of work to do on the right-hand side in this first half. Kickoff, he does get the cross in. It goes all the way towards the back post. In the end, Chattanooga can try and clear their lines. Lukic, missed touch. Can he win it back off of Gomez? He can, but it resulted in a foul beforehand. And another free kick in another dangerous position for the Owls here. Lukic, the second time he has fouled, is close to his own penalty area, just clipping the heels of Aaron Gomez on the way through. Now from the far side, in-swinging right boot of Gallardo could be very threatening, especially considering that Omaha just scored off of that corner kick. Making sure the ball's in the correct position. Gallardo, that's crossed in and it's gone all the way through. Completely blindsides TJ Bush as Joey Gallardo makes it 3-1 Omaha. It didn't look like it took any touches on the way through. Bush saw it late. And Omaha have the biggest lead of the night. Took a bounce through on the slick turf. That might have just deterred TJ Bush. The San Diego native, Joey Gallardo, has his second goal of the season. "32 minutes on the clock. We've seen 4 goals. Union Omaha with 3 of them and are now cruising. Coach Don will certainly be delighted with what he's seen, especially over the last 10 minutes. He knows his team have been going through a rough spell, and he wants to see them stick to their identity. He knows how hard his staff are working, and it's all showing. It's on display tonight. Quick free kick from Malone, ricochets off of Malango. You can still have it. Gomez on the left-hand side, and good sliding tackle there from Declan Waters. Header from Placencia. Dolabella was up there. Chattanooga can clear their lines. Marsh really wanted to take the ball off of Jerome there. And nearly did so, but in the end, ball was reset nicely to Nuhu, and Omaha can remain comfortable. They are comfortable at the moment. 2-goal lead. Just under 35 minutes gone. Nicholas Whaley with you here on ESPN Plus. Has a long ball over the top. Dion Akoff, across goal, first touch, what a save! TJ Bush, first major contribution of the night, keeps it from being 4-1 Omaha. Beautiful ball over the top. Akoff crosses it across goal. First time shot from Pedro Dolabella. Fantastic reaction time from TJ Bush.
It's Jonathan's goal time. Fans, stand up and get loud.
How close was that to being a 3-goal cushion for Omaha? They are just walking through this Chattanooga defense at the moment. It's a Chattanooga defense that certainly has struggled. They've conceded on average 1.8 goals per 90 minutes in the league this season. That would rank 9th. But already conceding 3 tonight. Definite cause for concern, and for Omaha, they continue to flex their muscles and show just how good they are in this league and why they deserve to be at the top and have been at the top for many years. Have never finished below 5th in League One. It's quite remarkable. They've been in the playoff positions every single season, bar the COVID-shortened season in 2020. TJ Bush has to clear the ball outside of his penalty area, and that goes well into the stand. Body Armor, the official sports drink of the Chattanooga Red Wolves. You've got to stay hydrated tonight. It is a relatively cool, breezy night in Chattanooga, Tennessee, but it is a little bit humid out there on that natural surface. Some players have really been made to work in this first 37 minutes. Here's Akoff once again on the right flank. He's had 6 crosses today. Can he get his 7th in? Is it off to Naughty instead? Forced out of play. And Akoff will have a throw instead on the near side. Dion Akoff has certainly been worked hard in this first half. It seems that every single play has been down that right-hand side. Forced out of play, another Union Omaha corner. Here's a little bit of a breezy night. You see by the flag on the back of the stand. This crisp Wednesday night on the eastern coast of the United States. Victor PC has already got 1 assist from a corner. Can he get another one? Towards the back post. Fernandez heads it clear. Ricky Ruiz tries to clear it further. In the end, he's trying to let it out of play and was able to shield it well enough from Marco Milanese, and it will be a goal kick for Chattanooga, but wasn't without a little bit of contact between those two. Short free kick, goal kick, excuse me, from TJ Bush. Can Chattanooga try and get one before the break? That could certainly make the second half very interesting. And we know they can score goals. They've got two attackers who really just have a knack of scoring goals. Javon Marsh and Mael Malango, they just haven't been involved as much, especially Malango. He's rarely got a touch on the ball in this first half. Marsh finally gets his pass away, but it just was a little bit away from Lukic. Now Union Omaha can spread their wings in midfield. PC. Missed touch from Gomez. Crossed over the top, but nothing doing. Metro, the official HVAC company of the Chattanooga Red Wolves. Lukic. Able to take his space. That ball's over the top. Jerome is able to get his head to it first. Here's Marsh. Onto his left boot. Jamil Roberts. Cross to the back post. Just a little bit too long. Lango can collect it. Pass intended for Owen Green. Didn't reach his intended target. That one's whipped in towards the goal, but collected nicely by Nuhu. Well, he hasn't had much to do today, despite that one shot on goal. It did go in the back of the net for the Red Wolves. And plain sailing for the Union captain. Nice turn away by Gomez, but he's dragged back. Leo Fola, a little bit of a tactical foul, and he does get a yellow, and he's not very happy about it at all. Leo Fola. Feels a little bit hard done by considering that was his first foul of the day. And it does deny the Union Omaha attack, which is what the refereeing crew is obliged to do. His 6th yellow card in all competitions this season, 3rd in league play. PC flicked on for Dolabella. Ball still up in the air. Sensi able to clear. Lukic. Ruiz gets his touch away from Kickoff. Long switch from Ruiz. Intercepted by Blake Malone. PC. That one's reset all the way back to Nuhu. Shouts for handball in midfield from Aaron Gomez there, nothing doing. Lukic gets to the left-hand side, floats the ball over the top. Here is Malanga on the volley off the crossbar. We were just saying how Mael Malango hasn't had much to do in this first half. But he's able to shave the woodwork. Took it first time and did ever so well to balance himself. Had Nuhu beat, but just over the crossbar. Big chance for the Red Wolves to make it a 1-goal game. There's some motivation to the Red Wolves in the final 2 minutes of this first half. Only about 41% of the possession for Chattanooga. They haven't had the ball much, but when they have had it, they have created opportunities. That has to be said. Placencia, long switch. Headed down from Green. Flick forward by Marsh. Ruiz goes out of play on the far side. Can't watch the match? Turn on Sirius XM FC 157. North America's only 24/7 source for engaging soccer talk, including USL All Access Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. Plus, hear all live matches from the USL, MLS, Premier League, and more, all on Sirius XM FC 157, the new Sirius XM app. Shot from Malango, saved by Nuhu. The referee didn't call a foul on a cough. And you have to say Malango could have done an awful lot better. What a chance for Chattanooga. Throw-in was not accurate by Chattanooga and it goes out of play. Let's take a look at that. Misclearance by Nuhu. Kickoff goes down. Flag stays down as well, and you've got to say, of a player of Mayel Malango's stature, he's got to do better there. Big chance for Chattanooga. They've now had 2 in the space of 3 minutes. Could easily be 3-2. Another misclearance by Nuhu. Lukic. 5 minutes of added time. According to 4th official Jonathan Smith, this will be a free kick. It goes against Chattanooga and a yellow card is issued. Stefan Lukic, I believe, is the one who receives the booking. And just a little bit of a reach that clipped the left foot of Gallardo, and Lukic has had a few fouls himself today. And finally, it was one too many. Five minutes is a long time for Chattanooga. If they get one more opportunity, try and halve that lead. Or can Union Omaha extend the lead to 3? Put themselves in a great position in the second half. Roberts couldn't send it forward, and see if Northie will get a yellow card there, but foul called against Marsh at midfield on Gallardo. Siobhan Marsh, after having such an incredible game on Sunday and just caught in the crossfires, Pedro Dolabella and the ball. Getting a little bit of talking to from Edson Carvajal, tonight's center referee. Just under 3 minutes left in stoppage time. We're at the end of what has been quite an entertaining first half. 4 goals. We've had shots off the crossbar and 1v1 opportunities as well, and a couple great saves from both goalkeepers. Certainly much to talk about during half-time. Ball goes out on the far side. Placencia. Long ball for Owen Green. Cleared away by Milanese. Gomez. Gallardo looking for that diagonal switch and nearly found the feet of Dolabella, but Chattanooga defense did just enough to keep the ball away from him. Final 60 seconds of the first half. Here from Chice Stadium, Chattanooga, Tennessee. Make sure to stick around for first half reaction as well as some highlights from this past match week from USL League One. Lots of goals, lots of action. We'll cover it during the break. TJ Bush nearly lost the ball by his feet, but harmless mistake. Well, that will do it. 45 plus an extra 5 minutes in stoppage time has resulted in 4 total goals. Blake Malone got one of them off of a corner, his second goal in the shirt of Union Omaha. The Owls started off quick. They got the first goal before Chattanooga equalized. But then Union Omaha all of a sudden pulled away from some great football. A little bit of confrontation as well. It's been a feisty affair for sure, and it's been a good contest overall. Stick around though here on ESPN Plus for some halftime reaction and highlights. We'll be right back.
Sports are lifestyle. Teammate trust tackle ball. Electrolytes equal mouth success. Artificial flavor, optimized for victory times.
Artificial? Nah. Body Armor knows nothing in sports should be artificial because there's no substitute for real. Real sweeteners, real flavors, real love of sport. Body Armor. Nothing is more real.
Welcome back to Chice Stadium. This halftime show is brought to you by Scenic Credit Union. If you're looking for credit union that knows you by name, check out Scenic Community Credit Union. Check out checking accounts that fit you. Well, it's been a busy week in USL League One, so let's take a look at some of the highlights from this past week. We'll start in Madison, going up against Lexington. Forward Madison, one of the hottest teams in the league at the moment, sitting second in League One. And they got things going very early. Cheney from close range, making it 1-0. And just 7 minutes later, Aidan Massais making it 2. And then there was a third goal inside 20 minutes. Cheney on the double with his second of the day. Lexington really looking for answers, and they got half an answer, I suppose, in the penalty. Khalid Balogun slotting it away into the bottom corner, making it 3-1. Comeback possibly on for Lexington, but Forward Madison had everything under control, really. John Murphy just sitting right there. You'll come into your view right now, right in the penalty area. Gets the ball, slots it in the bottom corner. Nicely done. 4-1 the final for Forward Madison into second in the league. Let's go to Charlotte. Independence against South Georgia Tormenta. Independence will get things going early for themselves. Lovely touch over the top and into the back of the net. Juan Carlos Obregon Jr. A little bit of finesse to make it 1-0, but here's some more finesse Mason Tunbridge. Lovely ball rollover and into the bottom corner. Did it all his own, really. Driving into the penalty area with the left-footed flick. Into the bottom corner. Final score, 1-1. Let's go over to Tennessee. 1 Knoxville against Richmond Kickers. Cross comes into the area. Header goes on, and it's into the back of the net. Richmond up early, 1-0, thanks to Chandler O'Dwyer. Second shot coming in, again from Richmond, and as they double their lead, that will go down as a Sean Lewis own goal. Eventually, Knoxville got their stuff together. Penalty was saved, but Tequila there on the rebound, able to put it into the back of the net. 2-1. Flourish of saves as Richmond tried to double their own lead, get their lead back to 2, couldn't do so. Final header coming in towards the end of the half. No good. Final score, 2-1. Big win for the Kickers. Let's go to Nebraska. Union Omaha taking on the Hailstorm. Early header coming in from Pedro Dolabella. He's been on fire recently. 3 goals in 3 League One games. An incredible presence in midfield. But this is where it gets a little bit argy-bargy, I would say. Nazar Rodriguez, late sliding tackle. That was his second offense. And you can't do that twice. Second yellow, red card. Union down to 10 men, and Amparo with a little bit of a push there. But in the end, the Hailstorm really capitalized, going up against 10 men. Billy King slotting it into the bottom corner. 1-1, and then over the top, long ball for Rendon. Slotting it into the bottom corner. 2-1 the final. Hailstorm finally off and running. Final game of the day was on Sunday, and it was in Greenville. Chattanooga, despite having 5 first-team players injured, they came out of the blocks on fire. Mayo Malango putting it right into the top right corner. But you got to say, Greenville responded swiftly. Just 8 minutes later, wow, what a shot that was from Anderson. Top left corner. Towards the end of the first half, however, right on the line, TJ Bush collected, but it was actually a penalty, but he made up for it with a great save to his bottom right, keeping the game at 1-1. Just 10 minutes later, however, ball flicked on towards the back post, and one of the shortest players on the field, Siobhan Marsh, grabbing his first goal of the season, making it 2-1, and then just a few minutes later, doubled it. 3-1 Chattanooga. Siobhan Marsh rounding the goalkeeper very nicely indeed. And then Lexington, they got another penalty. Late challenge from Jamil Roberts. This time Lee with the penalty. He missed it again. Incredible scenes there. 3-1 the final there. It's 3-1 at halftime here. We'll be right back with some more USL news and notes because there's a lot happening around the league. Don't go anywhere on ESPN+.
So asking some questions, and there's the equalizer. It's Rivas.
Pain doesn't care who you are or why you hurt, but pain can be mastered if you know the way. Fight back with Tiger Balm's legendary herbal power. Trusted for over 100 years, our proven blend of camphor, menthol, and essential oils tames pain with the strength and speed of the tiger, so that you can rise above pain and get back to living. This is the way of the tiger.
They're hungry for the women's game. They want to see women's soccer. They want to play women's soccer, and that's what we're building at the USL. You can see it in my eyes.
We all have goals. But let's be honest. Most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
Let's take a look at some of the news and notes around USL. Lots of games still on CBS in the USL Championship. Oakland Roots and Sacramento Republic on the 21st of July. That one at 4 Eastern. As well as Detroit City FC and Rhode Island FC. That one on August 3rd. Another team has revealed its identity and will play in 2025. Westchester Soccer Club in Mount Vernon, New York. A beautiful blue and yellow logo. And the first ever international friendly for Spokane Velocity FC was a success. They beat Guadalajara's U23 team 2-1 last Sunday. Let's take a look at some of the recent highlights from the latest round of the Jägermeister Cup.
Looks for space, looks for a shot, and a goal! Adrian Billhart, what a homecoming for him. Brace for impact as he's coming for the back of the net.
What a goal that was from Adrian Bellhart. That was number 2 on the Sports Center's top 10 plays. Here is the team of the round for the Jägermeister Cup round 3. Meili Malango of the Chattanooga Red Wolves. Got to mention he was phenomenal in that round. But there's another round coming up this weekend, round 4. Let's take a look at the upcoming schedule. 4 games on the schedule for the Jägermeister Cup in round 4 on Saturday, including Chattanooga Red Wolves as they complete their hectic week of all 3 of the top teams in USL League One against Forward Madison, 7:30 Eastern on ESPN+. And then Union Omaha, they have to wait a little bit longer. They play on Thursday against Spokane Velocity FC at 8 p.m. Eastern. We'll take a short break, and when we come back, we'll look at our first half highlights and all the stats. Don't go anywhere on ESPN+.
I need to try it first.
And he scores!
Look at that. What a beautiful sunset here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Welcome back. Nicholas Whaley with you here. It's 3-1 to Union Omaha against the Chattanooga Red Wolves. Let's take a look at the first half highlights brought to you by Scenic Credit Union. And it really has been quite a hectic first 45. In the 15th minute, we got our opening goal. Ball flicked over the top. Here comes the man in hot form. Pedro Dolabella. Right into the bottom corner, got the better of TJ Bush. But just 3 minutes later, Chattanooga would equalize. Free kick goes all the way out to Owen Green on the far side. Header back across goal by Fernandez. And then Declan Waters couldn't really miss from there, could he? 1-1. Then just before the half-hour mark, Blake Malone, Nebraska's own, made it 2-1. And just 2 minutes later, look at that, Joey Gallardo. From the free kick, he went through everyone, got the better of TJ Bush, making it 3-1. Long ball over the top then for Dion Akoff. He played a cross goal, and what a save that was from TJ Bush. May have let in 3 goals today, but boy, that was brilliant from our player to watch. Let's take a look at some of the halftime stats. Union Omaha, as you'd expect, really dominating in possession, but when Chattanooga have had the ball, they've had opportunities. They hit the crossbar and had a shot on target as well, apart from that 1 goal. And Who knows, maybe if they score one early in the second half, entirely possible they can get back into this one, but Union Omaha firmly in control at the moment. Back on the field here at Chai Memorial Stadium. Union Omaha feeling quite comfortable at the moment. I'm sure for Coach Dom, he is delighted with his team's first half performance, but there's another 45 to go, and then the atmosphere of the Den certainly heating up despite the sun going down, that spectacular sunset that you saw moments ago. See how the second 45 will play out. Chattanooga with the kickoff to start the second half. We are underway for the second 45 here from the Den in Chattanooga, Tennessee. The Red Wolves, they won 3-1 on Sunday against the Greenville Triumph, but they are facing the exact opposite challenge against Union Omaha. Down 3-1. But what will the second half bring? We saw 4 goals in the first. You wouldn't put it past these two teams, who most of the time do come up with spectacular scorelines. They've, in each of the last 6 matchups, there have been at least 1 goal. Well, last time these two teams faced off was back last season. That game ended 3-2. We're only 1 goal away now, and that was a handball called against Dion Akoff, I believe, on the far side, and an early opportunity inside the first minute for the Red Wolves to get good delivery into the penalty area. Dion Akoff really pleading his case as he now sprints back towards his position just outside the 18. Omar Hernandez, who has just come on to the pitch at half-time, whips his ball into the area, and a little flick at the back post from Declan Waters, just out of his reach, and will be a throw-in on the near side. Omar Hernandez, like I mentioned, has just come on the field for Leopoldo Plasencia. Omar Hernandez played for the USL 2 Dalton Red Wolves team, one of the junior teams for the Red Wolves. Is, as they would say, is one of their own. See if he can make a difference tonight. Yet to score this season. Naughty brings down Chattanooga player on the far side, and you see he brings down Siobhan Marsh. And he will go into the book as the first player in the second half. Ball crossed in. Headed back towards the left corner flag. Roberts. Another substitution at halftime. Gustavo Fernandez has made his way for Omar Gomez. Kickoff. Once again creating from the right-hand side. Shot from Marco Milanese. He realized how much space he actually had at the top of the 18. Took a shot first time. Maybe an unlucky bounce right before sending it over the crossbar. All replays are brought to you by Rodriguez Dentistry. Score a winning smile. Chattanooga won't be the one smiling at the moment. And 3-1, just over 50 minutes gone, still 40 minutes to play. Union Omaha certainly have a smile on their face at the moment. Long ball over the top, lovely control from Marsh. With his back to goal, up against Jerome. Ruiz to the back post. That one's laid off for Roberts. Deflected and out for a corner. And the early going of the second half, Chattanooga really making waves. Omar Hernandez standing over the corner kick. Cross. Two players went up for it. Shot from Ruiz goes just over the crossbar. Good ball in from Hernandez. Well, Fuller and Malengo went up for it, and Ruiz just a little bit too much lift on it. Ricky Ruiz looking for his first goal of the season for the Red Wolves. His first season at the club. Played for Rio Grande Valley, in USL Championship. Played 64 times, 5 goals, 7 assists for the club. Eventually folded in 2023. Waters sending it forward. The ricochet in midfield. Touch away by Ruiz. He's brought down and the yellow card. Good play out of the back from Chattanooga as Victor PC just a little bit of contact from the right arm as a little bit of discomfort from PC, or hopefully he'll be all right to continue. There will be another Union player into the book. Three yellow cards for Chattanooga, 3 now, excuse me, for Omaha, both with 6. Floating towards the back post. Foul is called against Leo Fuller. And Omaha can take their time at the free kick. Check out the new 2024 Chattanooga Red Wolves kit, along with t-shirts, scarves, novelty items, and much more at ChattanoogaRedWolves-SC.com. Just joining us here on ESPN Plus, Nicholas Whaley with you. First 10 minutes of this second half have really been all Chattanooga. Able to create some chances. They've had a few shots. Yet to hit the target in the second half, but have done a decent enough job. Union have hold firm and have held a defensive shape and still in cruise control at the moment. Here's PC. His pass to Marco Milanese is well off the mark, and Chattanooga get the ball back. Master Antonio heads it out of play, and another throw in for the Red Wolves. Marsh. Leo Fowler. Ruiz trying to get control of that one, couldn't do so, and didn't win the throw in either. Will go the way of the Owls. A little bit of confrontation in midfield here between Lukic and PC, and referee Edson Carvajal making sure to take control of this situation. Victor PC is certainly not happy, or it's possibly the ring, I think, Stefan Lukic's finger that PC is not particularly happy about. Ooh, hard challenge from Dolabella. A free kick to Chattanooga is Omar Gomez just laying considerable pain on the near touchline. Excuse me, that was Owen Green who took the contact, and an unfortunate challenge from Dolabella. I'm not sure he meant it to hurt so much, but he's been everywhere for Union Omaha, Dolabella. Scored in 4 straight USL League One games. He's been on fire. He had a phenomenal season last year, 31 games, 23 goals in 2023. Scored against the Red Wolves in May of last year in 21st minutes. Scored yet again today. A little slightly earlier in the 15th minute this time. He likes those early goals against Chattanooga. Omar Hernandez won the state championship in 2019 in Georgia. He was named a Gatorade Player of the Year that year as well for Dalton High School, where the Dalton Red Wolves play, one of the affiliate teams of the Red Wolves. Milanese, Gallardo. Advantage played after the foul by Gomez. John Akoff. Akoff, his cross towards the 6-yard area is uncontested and easily collected by TJ Bush. Marsh took a little bit too heavy of a touch.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official has issued
A yellow card is given to Siobhan Marsh. Just overran it a little bit, took too heavy of a touch, and fouled Gallardo. 4th yellow card of the game for the Red Wolves. We'll take a quick hydration break for sure, because it is certainly A little bit warm down in Tennessee. Body Armor, the official sports drink of the Chattanooga Red Wolves, hydrating both sets of players. It's very much required. Although all these players, really top-level athletes, all of them, lots of travel, 90-minute games, and now with the introduction of the Jägermeister Cups, some games certainly longer as well. Red Wolf Army got the drums playing, and despite the fact that the performance on the pitch hasn't been to their standard, but it has been to his standard. We'll shortly have a substitution. Lagos Kunga. Shortly after this free kick for the Union. Taken by Joey Gallardo. He has scored from a free kick already once today. I wonder if he can do it again. Plays it short to Kickoff, flashes it across goal. And swooped away by Jamil Roberts. Forcing another Union corner. A bit of interaction between Lukic and Dolabella. Still a confrontation as Edson Carvajal needs to control it, and he has to take a closer look as well. Look like Lukic and Dolabella trying to run away from the headmaster's office. Crowded 6-yard area, and now the referee will have to take a decision here, have a few tellings off here. As Victor PC waits patiently at the corner flag. Make sure his foot is in the right position. Wait and see if he's able to get going. We still aren't able to take this corner kick. Over a minute now we've been waiting. Declan Waters is certainly frustrated. There's a yellow card, should have been booked to somebody. Can we finally get this corner whipped in? Yes, we can. Towards the near post, and it wasn't a good one at that. Can Chattanooga counter here? Marsh, he's brought down by Gallardo. And he will get shown a yellow card easily. Mass confrontation around the referee as Gallardo completely takes out Marsh. And the Chattanooga players are certainly not happy about that. Took one for the team there, did Gallardo, and Ron Marsh, he's still sitting bewildered on the turf. Gallardo knew that Marsh has the pace. He knew he had to stop him somehow, and it's a short little tactical foul by the Union player. We'll have this substitution for Union Omaha shortly. Lagos Kunga will be entering the fray. Head coach Scott McKenzie will be impressed by the first half, but I'm certainly not impressed with what's going on at the moment. And it looks like we've had a red card. One of the assistant coaches of Chattanooga has been shown a red card. 2 of them. frustration boiling over for the Chattanooga Red Wolves, as 2 of Scott McKenzie's crew are sent to the locker room early. They can't believe it. They're going to spark a smile, but frustration about that challenge by Joey Gallardo on Siobhan Marsh certainly boiled over slightly. Jimmy Weekly and Luke Winter are the 2 assistant coaches who have been sent back to the locker room for the rest of the second half, excuse me. And substitution now for Union Omaha can finally happen. Aaron Gomez will make way. Pelagos Kunga, who feels like he's been waiting there for an age, and will have another substitution as well for Union Omaha. Joey Gallardo will make way. Brandon Knapp will enter the contest. Feels like it's been minutes since we've had any sort of real action on the turf, as Joey Gallardo takes his time exiting the field. Knapp enters the fray. Gallardo gets a tap on the back from his head coach. And finally, we can get back to playing some football. The Chattanooga bench still, despite a few less coaching staff on the sideline, are still enraged in the situation of moments ago. Foul called against Pedro Dolabella this time. Omar Hernandez is wanting to patiently take this free kick as the 4th official, Jonathan Smith, explains the situation to Red Wolves head coach Scott McKenzie. Waters back across goal from the header. He gets it back into fray. Langer gets the touch about 20 yards from goal. Now here's Marsh, left-hand side. Marsh begging for options. Chattanooga have had most of the possession in the second half, despite all the stoppages, and still haven't had that shot on goal that they so desperately seek. Mango on the turn. Shot ricochets off of Naughty, drops to Ruiz here. Cuts to his left. And we're gonna have a stoppage in play, and Jamil Roberts angrily fires the ball into the advertising boards on the far side, and the Chattanooga bench is absolutely enraged. Victor PC laying down inside his own penalty area at the moment, and has remained down as well. Well, Siobhan Marsh now getting a little bit agitated with Blake Malone's shielding of his teammates. Tempers slowly boiling over here at the Den. It's been a hotly contested night for sure. Take a look at what happened moments ago. Just a hit to the face from the ball there. You got to stop for hand injuries. It is a mandatory situation, and there's nothing that the refereeing crew can do about that, and they need to check on the well-being of Victor PC. And after a quick drink, he will hopefully be back on his feet. Coca-Cola, the exclusive soft drink of the Chattanooga Red Wolves. I'm not sure that's what Victor PC is drinking, probably just water at the moment. And looks like he will be ready to go, if only a little bit shaken up. Well, from a drop ball situation. And Chattanooga did have possession of the ball in this area of the field, so Omar Hernandez will get the ball given to him by the referee get play resumed just before the 70th minute. Score still remains 3-1, and in over the last 10-15 minutes we have really had our fair share of stoppages. We've seen red cards to 2 Chattanooga assistant coaches. As Victor PC rejoins the fray. Omar Gomez. Waters. Stefan Lukic. Now Gomez again. Union Omaha sitting back, trying to withstand the pressure as much as they can at the moment. They like that 2-goal cushion that they have. Hernandez gets the ball into the area. Chattanooga quickly collapses on the ball and is able to reset for Omaha. The USL Championship is on CBS Sports and ESPN platforms all season long. Catch live matches and expert analysis every day on the CBS Sports Golazo Network and ESPN Plus. Go to uslchampionship.com for the complete USL TV listings. This match is one of 2 USL games going on tonight, one in League One, one in the Championship. San Antonio FC and El Paso Locomotive just gotten their game underway. One ball over the top, just a little bit too long for Malango, and Union Omaha, no rush to take their ensuing goal kick. Both teams have had a lot to deal with over the last few days, lots of action. Chattanooga, I've been quite unfortunate with their scheduling. They've had three games in 7 days. First with Greenville on Sunday, going up against Omaha tonight, and then they play against Forward Madison in the Jägermeister Cup on Saturday, 7:30 Eastern. That will be in Chattanooga, so thankfully for Scott McKenzie's crew, they will not need to travel. Union Omaha, they have an 8 days rest, so they can give everything they've got for the final 18 minutes or so. Dolabella. Milanese. Deflected cross towards the back post. Kunga was there and couldn't get it towards goal. Jamil Roberts at the back post. I don't think he realized that Kunga was lurking. He let it go through. And Kunga, he knows what a good chance that was, but it will be a corner for Omaha. His first touches of the evening since coming on.
Concessions brought to you tonight by Coca-Cola. Push the thirst with the Coca-Cola beverage. Together, it tastes better. Coca-Cola is the exclusive beverage partner of the Chattanooga Red Wolves.
Cross towards the 6-yard area, cleared away. As far as Jerome, and he flicks it back to Kickoff. Now Kunga. Kunga driving in. Still Kunga. Did he keep it in play? Yes, he did. And Jamil Roberts has to force it out for a corner.
Body Armor, the official sports drink of Chattanooga Red Wolves.
Union Omaha now have their 6th corner of the evening. Victor PC has taken all of them. Very busy in his third start of the season in league play. Cross towards the near post, flicked on. Now Gomez will be able to send it down the line. Well away from pressure, but all the way over to Chattanooga. I'd say Union Omaha have responded to their first loss of the season incredibly well. In that match, they only had 6 shots, their lowest total in a match in League One this season. They're a lot better tonight. They've had 8 shots of their own, 4 on target. They've been efficient as well. Good finishes. Been able to hold pack in the second half. And Jerome did ever so well to head that ball back to Nuhu. eFootball 2024 is here. Live your dream, rep your team, and play as your favorite USL Championship club. eFootball is free to play. Download now. Just under a quarter of an hour to go here from Chi Memorial Stadium in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Live on ESPN Plus, Nicholas Whaley still with you. What was a gorgeous night for a game of USL League One. It's turned into the night. Foul called against Chattanooga. Declan Waters, the goal scorer for Chattanooga today. Leveled it up at 1 apiece in the 18th minute. After a cross from the back post by Owen Green, who has since been substituted. Kunga driving in, shot comes in, it's saved by Bush. His second big save of the night. Agos Kunga getting his first shot on goal of the evening as well. Wasn't too bad. Just need to find a little bit better of location. Coach Cassiato certainly be delighted with his team's performance tonight. It's all about how they respond in this game. They score stands like this, they will go top of the league, and even at this early stage, it will definitely be a motivation, a little bit of a boost for this Owls team. But that's only one hope, the confidence of Norte Norti, whose passes forced out of play. Now foul is called against Norty. Not a great couple of seconds for him. He has been really solid for the Union today. Former Chelsea Academy product. Especially in this second half when Union have really sat back and just tried to hold their lead. Hold on to those 3 points. About 12 minutes away from doing so. Headed back across by Follow is cleared away. Brilliant switch by Ruiz, is nearly caught out of the air by Declan Waters. And it will be a Union goal kick. Well, Coach Dominic Cassiato has done incredibly well with his squad this season. His second year in charge, as Nuhu will go into the book for time wasting. Going back to Coach Cassiato, he knows his identity, knows how he wants his team to play, and nothing but respect from Scott McKenzie about the way he'll play and how they play. And there's a hand to the face by Luca Mastrantino, excuse me. Here's Mael Malango. He will go into the book. Just a little bit of an elbow to the side of the head of Malango. Mastrantonio. Mastrantonio in his second season with the Union. Ball's whipped in by Hernandez. Just a little bit too long for Waters at the back post. Looking ahead for both teams, Chattanooga, they only have a 3 days rest before Saturday. A crucial Jägermeister Cup clash in round 4. It's forward Madison. They're 3 points behind in the standings in Group 2. Here come Union the other way on the counter-attack, however. Naughty. That's controlled by Knapp. Milanese. Onto his left foot. Well blocked there by Owen Green. Ball just didn't drop to Naughty in time. Ball sent away. Von Marsh on the chase. Oh, and nearly took it off of Nuhu. But it was well done there by Ghanaian to just touch the ball away. Two substitutions ready to enter the field, one for each club. See if those substitutions do happen. I think they will do now. See if the fourth official gets the all clear to make those substitutions. Adam Omesh will be coming into the game for Union Omaha. Maybe the electronic scoreboard might be broken. No, it's not. We're all right. Malango makes way for Stefan Svetanovic, excuse me. And that Union Omaha substitution will have to wait until the next stoppage in play. Stefan Svetanovic, quite the storied player. He's NAI, all-time leading goal scorer when he played for Oklahoma Wesleyan University. 39 goals, 141 appearances. He's only made substitution appearances this season, yet to start a game for Chattanooga in what is his first season at the club. Waters with the long diagonal switch. Hernandez able to muscle off of Kickoff. He wasn't expecting that. Here's Marsh in the penalty area. Well defended by Jerome. Knapp, he loses possession. Here's Ruiz. Just clipped off of the heel of Marsh. Ball was cleared out of play. You can sense that Chattanooga, they still feel like they have a foot on this game. 7 minutes still to go. But the decision has not gone their way. Frustration tilting over as there'll be another Union Omaha injury, and once again it's Victor PC. Scott McKenzie really, you can see his frustration with what's has happened tonight. You can't really fault the way that Chattanooga haven't played badly at all. Union Omaha have been that little bit more clinical. Chattanooga have had their chances. They had them in the first half. Malango had 2 really good opportunities. As substitution has been indicated for Victor PC. He looks like he won't take any further part in this one. Going back to Chattanooga, they have had their chances. Malango hitting the crossbar, and then the one-on-one save with Nuhu towards the end of the opening 45. And Adam Almesh, who has certainly been waiting for a while to come onto the field, could finally join proceedings. There is the substitution. Victor PC makes way, and 24-year-old Frenchman Adam Almesh enters the contest. Chattanooga have had quite a bit of the ball over the past 30 minutes or so, but haven't had a shot in those last 30 minutes. Had 66% of the possession as well over that time period. I have to say, just haven't been as resourceful with the football. Here's Lukic. Omaha have it back. Good sliding challenge in midfield by Hernandez. Gomez, excuse me. Jamil Roberts. Turned by Cvetanovic. Owen Green. Waters. Turn inside from Gomez. Touch was a little bit heavy, but he gets it back. Owen Green. Jamil Roberts. Siobhan Marsh getting the ball deep in play. Lukic. Ball over the top. But there wasn't a white shirt in sight. And Nuhu definitely needs to be careful here. He's already on a yellow. Marsh trying to get him to keep playing, and Nuhu really has to be careful here. He's already got one yellow for time wasting, doesn't want another one. And he will send his goal kick well into the other half. No foul. Kickoff playing it down the line. Leo Fowler does incredibly well to shield the ball away from Kunga. Ricky Ruiz on the turn. Still has possession. Hard defending from Adam Almesh. Results in a Chattanooga free kick. About 2 minutes to go here at Chai Stadium. This was the first soccer-specific stadium built in Tennessee before Nashville built their soccer-specific venue in Nashville. 5,500 capacity. And the Den just hasn't provided that same fortress that Chattanooga are looking for. Haven't won at home since September 30th, 2023, and if things stay as is, that record will continue. They did win in the Jägermeister Cup against the Richmond Kickers. Well, Marsh is in here. Marsh in behind. Game on. Siobhan Marsh with the speed down the left-hand side. And with just a minute left in normal time, it's 3-2. Well, that's certainly woken everyone up. Jerome just completely outpaced. And Siobhan Marsh, third goal in 2 games. Off balance, finds the back of the net. And what we've heard is 10 minutes of added time. Can Chattanooga snatch a point here? All goals are sponsored by Jonathan Grill. Foul against Brandon Knapp, and a yellow card has been issued.
Ladies and gentlemen, the officials indicated there will be a minimum of 10 minutes.
Brandon Knapp making sure to take his time. Union Omaha, they are about to take over to 90 minutes. They're so close to those 3 points, but there's additional time, as it was Omar Gomez who went into the book for that challenge on Brandon Knapp. 10 minutes of stoppage time. Tells you how long those delays were earlier in the half. And probably even be added on further. We'll go past the 100-minute mark. Brandon Knapp remains down around midfield. This game certainly has had everything. 5 goals, 2 red cards for Chattanooga head coach, assistant coaches. We've had a goal in the 89th minute by Siobhan Marsh to really make things interesting. Because Union Omaha, they were in cruise control. They were absolutely fine, just sitting back, controlling possession. Siobhan Marsh uses that burst of pace that we know he has, and grabbing his 3rd goal in the space of 2 games. Now it's really caused a bit of concern on the Owls bench. Almesh couldn't keep that one in play, and I was actually offside, excuse me. Gomez, Roberts. Lovely swish to Owen Green. Ricky Ruiz just can't get to it. Lovely build-up play from the Red Bulls, but the ball from Green was just a little bit too long for Ruiz. Still at least 8 minutes to go. Nuhu sends it long. Out of play. Just gives it straight away. Back to the Red Wolves. Owen Green looking to take the throw quickly. Lucas tried to get it forward but couldn't find a white shirt. Headed out of play by Dolabella. Chattanooga, they still have possession. They have had possession for most of this second half. Have averaged over 65% over the last 45. That won't do the charge for a 3rd goal any good, because now Union have the ball right back. Stionakov takes the throw. Scott McKenzie, he knows this game is there for the taking. The tie is there. That extra point that could be so valuable down the line, snatching a point against the 3rd place team in USL. He said over this stretch of 4 games, 4 previous games, I should say, 9 points was the goal. Only got 6 out of it. He wanted this next stretch of 3 to be better. At the moment it is, but can it be Kunga all the way through? Oh my goodness! He has completely silenced the crowd. Lagos Kunga. It looked like he got the ball stripped off him, but no. Did brilliantly. Tiptoeing his way through the Chattanooga defense and finds the bottom corner. Lagos Cunha receives the ball on the right-hand side. up against Declan Waters. It looked like he lost it, but found the bottom corner and surely seals all 3 points for Union Omaha. Heartbreak for the Red Wolves. Delight for the Owls. Union Omaha. Celebrations with his head coach, the super sub, Lagos Kunga. The 25-year-old who's born in Angola, moved to Russia and then to Georgia. Had his youth career at Atlanta United, moved to Union last season. Only played 7 games last year. Has already played more this year and has certainly made an impact. His third goal, his second goal of the season, comes in stoppage time against the Chattanooga Red Wolves. Adam Omesh, brought down by Ricky Ruiz. Another 5 minutes to go now. 3 points surely sealed for Union Omaha. Blake Malone will take as long as he can with this free kick, as we have another substitution. Anderson Holt, the 19-year-old, looking to enter the fray for his 3rd appearance in the league this season. He was the 2nd ever Omaha Union Academy player to turn pro. Made his pro debut last July against Central Fuego. Subs off the first goal scorer of the night, Pedro Dolabella. Seemed an awful long time ago. It was quite a good one indeed. Ball was flicked on in behind. Found the bottom corner, and that was his 4th goal in 4 League One games. Pedro Dolabella has been absolutely on fire in league play this season. 4 straight matches with a League One goal. Here's Anderson Holt, the 19-year-old. Kunga. Knapp. Flicked onto the back post. Almesh. Almesh goes alone and scores! Finds the bottom corner beautifully. Didn't want to celebrate at first, but then decided to do so. Celebrates with Dolabella, who was just substituted. And that, without a shadow of a doubt, is all 3 points. And back to the top of USL League One for Union Omaha. Knapp flicked it on nicely, and then Almesh just did it himself through the legs of Owen Green. Beat TJ Bush at his near post. And Almesh wanted to remain humble, but for his first goal of the season, he had to celebrate that one a little bit. 5-2. And who says that soccer is low scoring? Long ball played over the top. Flicked out. And now foul against Kunga and Omar Hernandez. Despite having 10 minutes of additional time, we'll at least have a couple minutes more. The 3 goals. Oh, header coming in from Siobhan Marsh after that free kick. Really caught everyone unawares, and Marsh realized what a good opportunity that was. For a Chattanooga team that is so depleted with injuries, their top scorer, Opapa Mensah, out with an injury. We've also got Omar Gomez, who's playing limited minutes, playing tonight. Lucas Coutinho as well, out injured. Pedro Hernandez, out injured. Richard Renteria as well, out injured. All first-team players that you would expect to be playing in the starting 11 for Chattanooga remain out injured. So players like Siobhan Marsh and Mael Malango have had to pick up the slack. Ooh, and there's, after that challenge, and TJ Bush is putting his hands on the back of Brandon Knapp, and it's all kicked off now. TJ Bush not happy at all, and TJ Bush really pushing Adam Olmish back. And the frustration for Chattanooga, who felt they were back in the game at the start of injury time, and it's all fallen apart for them. In the final few minutes, TJ Bush decided to be aggressor rather than peacemaker in this situation. And it was just the high boots of Brandon Knapp on Omar Gomez, and especially considering that Gomez has been out with that injury for a certain amount of time. Knapp does go into the book in the end as we tick over 100 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official has issued a yellow card to Union Omaha's number 15, Brandon Knapp, and Chattanooga Redwolves number 1, TJ Bush.
Handball shouts from the crowd and a few Chattanooga players, but nothing doing. Of the slide from Jerome ricocheted off of his arm. Quick cross in. Header at the near post, flicked on. And a wild effort from Omar Gomez. Goes well out of the stadium and into the parking lot. Brandon Knapp was on the assist of that 5th and final goal. His 2nd of the season. That will do it. 5-2, the final score. 3 goals in the final 10 minutes of this one. 1 for Chattanooga to make it 3-2. And then two more in injury time. Made it 5-2. Man of the match presented by Timbercroft Wixie. Declan Waters did very well defensively, made a few really good tackles, and of course scored in the 18th minute. But that just wasn't enough for Chattanooga. Too many goals letting in the other way. Results in a 5-2 loss. When we come back, we'll have full-time highlights and all the analysis. Don't go anywhere on ESPN+.
I need to try it first.
Do you know how fast you were going? 2.5 gig. With kids on the couch.
New 2.5 gig internet from EPB.
Slow down.
It's recklessly fast.
Too fast.
With SmartNet plus Wi-Fi.
Violation.
Turbocharging all your devices. More than twice the speed of the gig for just...
I need to try it first.
Welcome back to Chai Memorial Stadium, where Union Omaha and head coach Dominic Casiato have clinched a 5-2 victory over the Chattanooga Red Wolves. And it was fairly dominant throughout. They led the whole way. Let's take a look at those full-time highlights brought to you by Chai Memorial. Into the 15th minute we go. Union Omaha started things quickly, and who else would it be other than Pedro Dolabella? Right into the bottom corner, getting the better of TJ Bush. 4 goals in 4 straight USL League One games for Dolabella. But you've got to give credit, because Chattanooga Red Wolves, they responded incredibly quickly. Ricky Ruiz from the free kick. Ball was headed out to the far side. Owen Green Long cross towards the back post. Fernandez flashes it across. It falls to Declan Waters. And he had a lot of goal to aim for and smashed it into the roof of the net, tying the game at 1. Fernandez did ever so well to get the ball back across goal. And Waters leveling the game at 1. 10 minutes later, just before the half-hour mark, glancing header from Blake Malone, one of Omaha's own, into the bottom corner. Great corner from Victor PC. And just 3 minutes later, Joey Gallardo from the set piece goes through absolutely everybody in the penalty area. Blindsides goalkeeper TJ Bush. Make it 3-1. And it was relatively quiet for the rest of the game until, well, this happened. Javon Marsh outpaces Jerome. Marsh finding the back of the net. And all of a sudden, the final 10 minutes of extra time seemed to be really interesting. And in the end, they really were, because Union Omaha then came the other way. Lagos Kunga did it all himself, really. Gets in between the two Chattanooga defenders and finds the bottom corner beautifully for his second goal of the year. You would have thought he lost it in between Lukic and Waters, but that wasn't the case. It was 4-2 then, and then to put the icing on the cake, Brandon Knapp finds Adam Almesh, goes alone, finds the bottom left corner, making it 5-2 Union Omaha, and all 3 points sending them back to the top of the League One standings. Let's take a look at the full-time match stats. Got to give credit to Chattanooga. In the second half, they had more possession than Union Omaha, but just didn't use it properly. Union Omaha extremely efficient in front of goal today. 11 shots, 7 on target. Chattanooga, they had their chances. They took 2 of them. The other 2 went awry. A hectic affair. There were 2 red cards for Chattanooga, but to both of their assistant coaches. 7 yellows for Union Omaha, 6 for Chattanooga. Well, that's all from CHI Memorial Stadium in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Both teams put on a heck of a show, but you got to say, Union Omaha, the best team and most historic team in the history of USL League One, are competing right to the top yet again this season. They're back in first. Chattanooga Red Wolves fought valiantly, but it was to no avail. Final score from Chattanooga, Tennessee: Union Omaha 5, Chattanooga Red Wolves 2. Nicholas Whaley signing off for one final time. Have a good night, everyone.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League League One cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League League One.